Okay, hi, I am Jyrki and like you can see we are here in Finland and I decided today I would like to make like a little bit of like car video for you. And the car I'm showing today is our Skoda Superb. They started making this model in 2008 until 2015 with like slight facelift in 2010 if I remember correctly. But this happens to be my second favorite Volkswagen Group car. And today I'm going to show you around the car, going around to how it looks, why I like it, and then I'm going to reveal why I'm going to change it to another car. And in a later video I will tell you what is that car, and it's the number one favorite car of mine from Volkswagen Group. Thanks. Okay, so it's a few hours later. As you can see, like light is fading really fast here in Finland. I'm in front of a different pile of snow this time because the last place was really busy after work. So I tried to find a little bit more quiet place. But yeah, let's go back to the Skoda. The Superb 2008 model year. It's pretty much the first model year, but it's very good, very refined in my mind. And what I like about it, of course, it's a little bit understated in design. It's not going to like pop out in any parking lot, but it has this like certain elegance that it's not like just in standard mid 2000 design. It has some agelessness, and especially this second generation Superb has like some really nice lines, although I must admit, like the tail end, which is really not snowy because I decided to film this straight after driving. So the rear, it requires somewhat getting used to. Like first time, this is actually my second Superb of this model year. And first time I was like, okay, I can deal with it. But it kind of grew on me, and the car started to feel like more like. That is one feature that I like about it. And also the tail end has one of the maybe coolest features of this. Overall, I think it's still on the newer Superbs too, but like this has the coolest feature in my mind, the tailgate. You can either open it like this, like a regular tailgate. I don't think you can see too much inside there, but it either opens like that, or you can close it, and then you can actually make this a hatchback. So this is very useful car, very much, and you can even like take out the shelf here and have a like, huge cargo space. It's like sometimes I feel like they were a little bit like crazy even doing a estate version, because this so much space already as this sedan hatchback hybrid. Also, like this car has one thing I like a lot about this car is that it is very cheap to maintain. Actually, it is. Although it looks like a little bit that it would be a little bit rarer, but this is pretty much a Passat underneath. Little bit lengthened here, just like underneath, or here between B and C pillars. This is, I think it was a little bit under 20 centimeters longer than a regular Passat. But everything is fairly cheap. I think I changed both of the rear springs and one bushing, not bushing. Anyways, one let's say bushing. At the rear it was 300 euros, about a little bit under $300. So it's fairly cheap to maintain. This is also a 2-liter diesel, 170 horsepower version. That is my favorite spec because it's the first common rail diesel here. All the other were like with those high pressure pump nozzles, and they tend to fail much more easily than this high pressure. Also, this one happens to have the much hated DSG gearbox, which I'm actually a firm believer of. I think it's a fairly solid gearbox and has lots of nice characteristics, but there is that one model, the 7-speed tri-clutch version, that is the problematic. But this car has the 6-speed wet clutch. So this is my third one I own. This has nearly 400,000 kilometers on the clock, and it works like a charm. There's nothing wrong with it. It just works. So it's really, I think it's much better than its reputation, the gearbox. So this has given me no grief. I've had two before. Neither one have ever given me any grief. They've been just reliable gearboxes, and of course you can like make them a little bit crazy at some points, but you can drive around that. I will try to show you a little bit inside right now, but let's see it. I don't expect much because it's starting to get dark. So front seat, I don't think there is like anything too special. You can notice the one change I've made to this car. I've changed, there isn't usually like this old generation touchscreen player here normally, but I've changed it to Android player, and that was like one of the best upgrades there. And also you can notice that the inside isn't there's not much Passat here. This is its own design overall. And this is a little bit of a base model. Also it has the fabric seats that I actually prefer here in Finland during winter. But the party is mainly at the rear seats, where you can like see that there is like, especially I am not a tall guy, you can see like there is like a huge amount of leg room here. I can go here and pretty much like I can spread my things however wide I want here. This is like really spacious rear seat here. Not too much like luxuries on this model here. Either on the back seat, only like the sun covers and some lighting options and 12-volt sockets. It's not the highest end model here, but it's nice of course because it's less points to fail. It's already 12 years old car, 30 years old car now, so it's actually nice to have not too many features that will go broken, but really nice spaces, good rear seats, good leg room. Even if there is like a taller driver, I've sit in one that I think he is over 2 meters long, and I had like room to work here and on my laptop on my lap and working here while I was driving. So it's really spacious here too. Let's go out. And one cool feature is like what I've always laughed about, what they came from, I think it's from Rolls-Royce or Bentley. We have a umbrella built in here, Skoda umbrella in the door seal. So this is really cool feature, like having like showing the luxury origins, what they are trying to imitate with this design. So it's really nice feature there too. But I think that should conclude the tour outside. So I will continue. They will change because I'm driving tomorrow, and so the day will change. But I will continue talking about like why I like this car. Okay, rejoin me here. It's the next morning, and I'm actually driving towards Oulu, where the car that I'm planning to change this awaits for me. And I just thought to share a little bit of more thoughts about this Skoda before finally giving it up. And this is I really like this car. It's not too noisy. It's very quiet and refined inside. It might not be like a Bentley or something like really luxury car, but the ride is good enough, and the tire noise doesn't come too bad. I'm actually driving this right now with the studded tires, so it's and you cannot like pretty much hear anything from those. And with the summer tires, this is even a quieter place to be. What I've learned, like I drive a lot in a year, and I've learned that like the cabin noise is like the number one thing that will wear you out over time, and this is really nice considering that. Also, like this is 2-liter diesel, but it is 170 horsepower. So this is not a quick car, but this is not a sluggish car. And here, like driving this Finnish winter speeds, 60-80 kilometers per hour, it's like I don't feel like I need any more power, especially just for a front wheel drive vehicle. It's good enough for like this use. What I'm especially with only half the wheels driving and the second half causing drag, so it's also the seats are like these are okay. These are German seats. These are not like super soft, but they are comfortable and seat like my frame, 170 centimeters, a little bit over, very well. And it's easy to find like a good driving position here, and that doesn't like wear out my back. And also like there would be like better options for the seats higher up the range, like electric seats that are a little bit even better than these. But these are like these basic seats are good enough. I don't feel like I'm sitting on like a low class seat, low grade seats here. But what else I could actually say? Yes, drive is it's a solid car to drive. I was first when I got like the first electronic power steering assist, I was really skeptical about the whole system. I don't know why I just were, but like more I've driven these, especially I think the Volkswagen Group's solution is very good. It gives me, it's nice and rigid when I'm driving this long distance. It doesn't feel twitchy like some of the older hydraulic ones. I think it was in Passat, V6 Passat, that had like my hydraulic power steering, and it felt fitzy. It felt always like I had to correct it a little bit. But this electronic, it stable, is very stable. I don't need to do pretty much now, especially here in Pohjanmaa, where there is no it's just straight roads, same speed limit, so it's pretty much just driving steadily without touching it, and I can like, this is not going anywhere. We are just staying in a lane. Maybe there's a slight curve there, but like I don't need to do pretty much anything. It's just solid going like a train. So like very good driving wise. I wouldn't take this to a track, of course. This is, I don't know, this will it be there any good, but like here everyday driving like normal roads, it's just like what I want for my everyday driver car. And what else? I think that's like pretty much what I was planning to talk about, like the interior and the interior. Well, the overall interior quality is also like it's not like like I said, it's not like a super luxurious car, but it is, everything is good enough. It's nothing bothers me here. It's everything is good enough. Well, the original radio was a little bit of annoying for me because it has like this old capacitive touch screen and no navigation, no Bluetooth, so I had to upgrade that, of course, to the Android head unit here with 9-inch screen, so I can have the Bluetooth and navigation, and especially now that I'm driving towards where I haven't ever driven before. I'm all the time moving norther in Finland than I have ever been before. I haven't ever been to Oulu. Like Kalajoki back 60 kilometers back was the northernmost place that I've ever been before. So navigator is really good to have here. But yes, thank you for watching, and next video I think will be with if I do the trade. It's of course it's a how much I have to pay for it. If we cannot agree on the price, then I'm keeping this is my second favorite. It's no problem. I'm just like trying to see, can I make a reasonable exchange of this car to my most favorite Volkswagen Group car. So it's like just like testing the waters. Can I do it? Is it possible? Is it good enough? And do we agree on the price? But let's see. Next video is most likely with me with my number one favorite Volkswagen Group car. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.